Today's the day. Where is my phone? Oh, there it is. Your comic book test print is in the mailbox? Yes. Now I just gotta go grab it. Oh, no way. It only took like a freaking week to get here. Finally. Man, what's this other mail? $1 million enclosed, completely free? Seriously, it's free? What's wrong with you, dude? No, dude. What's wrong with you? You're just in the way of my Camboy and Kirk comic book test print? Do not violently rip open this package. Oh man, I cannot wait to see this thing. I've been waiting forever. Oh, no way. Whoa. I gotta show everybody this. Camboy and Kirk vs. the Trash Master of the comic book was 154% funded, which means it was 54% above the $400 goal, which means that we raised $618 to fund the book, which is already done and illustrated, and it's already been formatted and everything. What you're looking at is the test copy that I ordered from Kablam. They sent me one. Obviously I had to pay for it, but I ordered it about a week before the project was going to be officially funded. I wanted to get an idea of the size and everything. I wanted to see what Kablam could do as well. I've obviously never done business with them before, so I didn't know how the book was going to come out. I will say that I'm pretty happy with the print quality. I'm not typically exposed, or I'm not an expert at examining print jobs, but this does look crispy. The colors are really vibrant. They look just like they did on my iPad, which, you know, that's good. So yeah, the print came out really good. Thank you guys for funding it. Thank you guys for backing it. Thank you guys for sharing it. Thank you guys for DMing me with positive comments and inspiration or motivation to keep going. I was nervous when I posted it at first because a couple of days went by and I really wasn't getting any traction, so I got really nervous because you gotta imagine it would be quite embarrassing to like have this like epic launch of a Kickstarter project, and then like you're constantly hyping this thing up, and then like the month will go by and like nobody backs it, and then it ends up being a failure. I mean, I imagine it'd be embarrassing. I guess it's only as embarrassing as you let it be. I learned a couple of things. The first thing that I learned from this experience was that advertising is a big deal. You have to make sure that you're like constantly reminding people that it's up. I don't think that like you need to be pushy. Like you don't need to share with people like, hey, like back my project or I'm not gonna like you or whatever. Like you don't have to like add like a negative connotation to the backing, but I learned that you have to remind people that it's up, because you never know where some people are financially when they first see the project, when it gets announced. Maybe somebody's at like the tail end of a paycheck and they have like no money right now. They've been paying bills or whatever, like providing for whoever they're providing for, and they don't have the money that day, but they want to back it, and you don't remind them that the project is live, and then they never go back to back it because you didn't remind them, and then the project ends and they think to themselves like, dang, I really wanted to back that, but I forgot about it. So making sure that you're reminding people that it's up with little reminders, like Instagram. I love Instagram because like you can do the story updates, so I can share in my story the progress of the funding. So that was really easy for me to be able to like daily, without having to like post to end up in people's timelines, like that the project was still live. So I really took advantage of stories. And then the bigger things that I did were I made 2 Instagram reels, one announcing that the Kickstarter was going live. I had another one planned for the active, like the time between the funding goal. I had another Instagram reel planned that I didn't get to because at the tail end there, we actually, I think about a week before the project ended, we met the goal. So I had a lot of people that threw in a lot of money for this project. So, and I can't, like, I literally cannot put into words like how it feels to have like people back you like that and like actually support you, not through just sharing like and being like verbally affirming that your project is cool, like actually putting money towards it and like financially engaging in that. That's a big deal, because like money's tight right now. Like the world's like, things are expensive right now. So for people to be able to throw in money on something like this, like it makes me feel good. It makes me feel like I should keep going and that people want to consume the art that I make, which is really cool. The second thing that I learned through starting a Kickstarter, it's really important to have like a circle of people that, like a support group. It's really important to have people that the day one, like my mom, who can be there who love you and care about you or support you or believe in you that can throw in the money like right off the bat. Maybe not the same day, that's not really what I'm implying, but like just people that support you and can join the project so that you're not like reaching into the void trying to grab people that you don't know. Because I'll tell you, and this is from experience, like not just with Kickstarter, like with everything else that I do, it is extremely difficult to convince people to spend money on something that you do, especially a Kickstarter where you're promising a product that may not even exist yet. Like you're basically telling people like, hey, give me $10 and you might get something out of it. But yeah, having a support group is a huge deal. Like having people that believe in you from day one, that makes it easier to get the project rolling, so that when people click on it or discover it, when they see the number going up, or even like there being a number at all, like they may be more inclined to join it as well, because they're like, okay, well, somebody put money into this, which means that somebody had confidence, so now I'm going to be confident and I'm going to put some money into it. And I believe that it just turns into a snowball effect. That's the second biggest thing that I learned through doing a Kickstarter project. And the third biggest thing that I learned is that you need to believe in the thing that you're kickstarting. Like you need to be actively believing in the thing that you're trying to get people to pay for. Like if I had this book and I every day didn't even think that it was a good book, right? If I drew this and everything and I thought this was a really crappy book, like that energy that you give off, especially like through the internet or whatever, like however you're advertising, that rubs off on people and they're gonna be like, well, if he doesn't even like it, like why would I put money into it? Like if this guy doesn't even like the book that he made, why would I spend money on the book to get, like, why would I spend $5, $8, $16, even $25 on it if I'm not gonna get like a thing that even the creator likes? I made my book available to read. Even if you hadn't backed it on Google Drive, I shared a PDF of it so that at least if you didn't want to pay for it, you could read it, because I spent so much time on it. I wanted people to at least be able to engage with the book, but some people don't even do that. Some people I was looking on Kickstarter, they don't even have like a way to read the book before you buy it. So I feel like it's important to like be confident in the product that you're trying to sell to people, because that energy rubs off. People aren't going to want to pay for something that like you yourself don't even want to pay for. But yeah, I just wanted to get on here and shoot a video for you guys to share with you and announce, even though everybody already knew because I was doing updates on Kickstarter, that the project got 100% funded, 154% funded. Get this, let me wrap it up and give you like one of a, like not a final update, but an update before the rest of the official process of the printing and the boxing and the whatever begins, that I have to wait 14 days before I can access any of the funds from Kickstarter. I asked my buddies who backed if they got charged already, which they did. So there's an account somewhere that's holding people's money. It's not in everybody's freaking bank accounts, so they have the money somewhere. But I have to wait 14 days before I can access it, and it's been 3 days now. In 11 days, they're gonna start the they'll start the transfer of funds. And then I have to wait 3 to like 5 minimum business days for it to hit my account. So that's 20 days, 20-ish days from the day that the project is funded, before I can even put the order in with Kablam to then receive, you know, I set the date in March or February, I believe. Thank God, because I was gonna set it presuming that they would send me the funds like the day of, like at least they'd initiate the transfer, but that's not how it's gonna go. So it's a good thing I set the print or like the delivery date for like 2 months out in the future, because it might even take a full month and a half to even get any of the stuff in my possession before I can box it up and send it to you guys. 2 months, hopefully, less than that. Everybody who backed the book will get their own copy of the book, and this is all subject to change. All the illustrations will stay the same, but the formatting of the pages will change slightly. Yep, just wanted to get in here and show you what this looks like, because it's pretty freaking awesome, and I was really excited when I opened it up and finally got a look at it. It's pretty cool that I have my own comic book now. Pretty neat. If you want to stay up to date on this, where this is going to be heading, and the second comic book, check out my Instagram. I'm linking that down below. You can follow me on there. That's where I do basically all of my, that's where all my announcements and all my normal content ends up. If you want to financially support me so I can afford my Adobe suite, which is really expensive, thanks Adobe for being so expensive, you could back me on Patreon. If you could please like this video and subscribe to my YouTube channel so you can keep up to date with all the other art stuff that I do, because I do more than comic books. That's just been my main focus recently, is the comic book. You can like, comment, you can subscribe, you can talk to me on here, you can go over to Instagram, follow me, DM me, talk to me on there, let me know what you think about the comic book. If you have any tips, tricks, or whatever for future stuff, like you can just hit me up over there online. You can hit me up on here in the comment section. That would be great. I appreciate everybody that backed the project. I'm going to be doing this again. I'm going to wait a little while because I got to draw up a little bit of hype or whatever, because I don't want to just like throwing Kickstarters at everybody's face. I get not everybody's just made of money. I'm not made of money. Geez, I couldn't have done this if you guys didn't back the project so that we can make this a reality. I appreciate you guys and I love you guys, and I will catch you in the next video where I'll be doing whatever I want, because that's the beauty of being an artist on the internet. Love you guys.